for the purpose of the exercise, one group, tell me, and maybe you have different versions, but one group, tell me, which system do you feel like it's the most critical for you right now? One group or one person? Either one of those.
I'd say selection.
Selection?
Selection process, getting the right person, making sure that they, number one, want to work for you, and they're not just coming in and then waiting for the next opportunity to come about. Make sure they understand what the company's about, what we're shooting for, and making sure that they're going to be part of the solution to get us there, and not hold us back.
So I would suggest that you have homework right now, right? Homework in identifying how can we identify talent, because that's where the experts come in, right? They have questions that can help you identify who wants to drive loyalty and who doesn't. But it's not just selection, ladies and gentlemen, because you can have really good talent walk in the door, and they walk in the door, the environment is not conducive for them, right? So it's the whole cycle of engagement, right? Because engagement is about, yeah, I liked you from the beginning, but I want to see that you validate that, right? So engagement, and this is where the evidence base comes in, right? Because we've had some top universities, some other companies, we've implemented this in other companies, and it's incredible, the results. So the degree of support for change, that's you as a leader, all right? This, the degree of effort, is everybody else. So my degree of effort, it'll depend on you as a leader, all right? And a quick exercise, can you put both of your hands up in the air? It's not a stick up, I promise. Can you go higher? That is what we like to call discretionary effort. So I want you to think about this psychologically. My discretionary effort depends on your support as a leader. So how do I make people go higher, that's the above and beyond, without me having to ask them to go higher? So here's where the systems come in. Orientation, selection, orientation, day 21, learning coaches are just in the hearing phase. There's no real engagement there. You told me something, you asked me for something, you hired me. Now what I'm looking here is to validate that you believe in it, right? These dots right here represent the lineup, because I see you all the time, all the time, all the time. When somebody is new, the first thing every single day what we do, show me your Credo card. Where's your Credo card? They don't have their Credo cards on them, you don't have one, here's mine, make sure that you have it for tomorrow. The next day, where's your Credo card? Where's your Credo card? What's the circle standard of the day? Every day, every day, every day. That from a mile away, after 1 month, they're like, I got it, you know? Stop asking me. Right? Because you are hardwiring who you are, right? And even if you don't have the best selection process, this is how you create culture transformation. Because existing companies, you know, they already have people. What do I do with them? Then this is who we are. How do we define you? If you don't know who you are, get them all together and say, let's define together who we are. How do we leave our mark in the community? In fact, challenge your ladies and gentlemen and ask them, if we were not to be in existence, if we were to go bankrupt tomorrow, would there be something missing in the community? Would the community say, there's 899 of them. We're not gonna miss out on anything. Think about that. That's the power of service, right? At the 5th, 6-month mark, that's when people do actually understand it, because they're gonna look at you and they're gonna say, oh, you know what? It wasn't the flavor of the month. Because every year they come with something different. It wasn't the flavor of the month. They're telling the truth. I keep seeing it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Sounds exhausting, but that's what it takes, ladies and gentlemen. This is where most businesses don't want to put it. This is the hard work that an Olympic athlete does. They do it every day. Every single day they do things that are going to help them get to the podium. So it is in service, but it's every day, every day. Here's where there's recognition, there is reward, there's teamwork, there's lateral service, there's behavioral changes happening. And it takes 1 full year for an employee to become a passionate advocate of the brand. That's why we're so adamant in that first year, right? But you know how long it takes to create an engagement from a customer?
3 seconds.
Huh?
I was making a joke. I said 3 seconds. They
No.
have to wind up.
It takes 1 year. It takes 1 year to create a fully engaged customer. So the more engaged the employee is, the more engaged the customer is going to be. Because it takes a full year. This is evidence-based, by the way. Because a customer if they experience you once and they like it, they're gonna come back or refer you. The more they have interactions with you, the more I like 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 you, the more I refer you. So it takes about approximately a full year. That's why we're so adamant with our system, because it takes the amount of time. And then we had empowerment, how I'm going to leave you behind to think about how you empower your ladies and gentlemen, because it's a big driver of engagement for Ritz So empowerment is 2 things. Number one, how do we create the power of surprise and delight? And please don't have a heart attack, all right? This works for us because we've done the math on our product, on our business, okay? This does not work for other companies. It works in a different way. We empower our ladies and gentlemen up to $2,000 per day per guest to do whatever it is that they need to do. I have never seen anyone in my 22 years in the company, I've never seen anyone use $2,000. I've never seen anyone use more than $100, but it's about the fact that I hear that Greg is coming and it's his anniversary, and I want to do something special for him, get him a cake. I have the power to do that. A little girl is crying about the goldfish, I have the power to go out there and get it. If I'm a front desk agent and I cannot go running to the store, everyone in the hotel provides lateral service. So anyone in the business, I can say, I need you to go buy me a goldfish. Someone is going to go running out the door getting a goldfish. Especially the support people that can stop whatever they're doing in their offices and run to make something happen for the guest. All right? So that's what the empowerment is about. But if something goes wrong and you requested a wake-up call and you didn't get a wake-up call and now you missed your flight and you missed the most important meeting in your career, there is some compensation that has to happen in there. And I'm pretty sure that none of you want to hear somebody says, oh, I'm so sorry, let me get my manager. Nobody wants to hear that, but yet a lot of companies say you have to talk to the supervisor for that, right? So this is why we provide empowerment. This is a lot of training, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't happen overnight. This requires a lot of training. Yes.
On about 1,150 reviews, this hotel has a 4.6 Google review. So despite having an open budget, people still want to talk about wet towels or whatever?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not,
I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, you have a 4 point, well, I was going to ask, what's your process to attract good Google reviews? And despite having an open budget, I mean, it's 4.6 is very good, but it's not a 5.
No, absolutely. We're not perfect. I gotta tell you, as we're sitting right now, there's some mistake happening right now. We're not.
Yeah.
Whenever you have the human equation, there's always going to be a mistake.
So with 1,157 reviews is a lot. Do you have do they just organically do it, or do you send them text alerts or tell us what you thought, or how do you get?
They get a survey. They get a survey, right? That we measure guest engagement, so they get a survey. But I mean, alerts or reviews online, that's up to the individual to write those reviews. Most people always want to write a bad review. The fact that they have 4.6 with good reviews, that's awesome, because nobody goes in there and write a review unless something bad really happened. However, we have a database where we look at every single review that's out there, and we all house them in, and we separate them by department. Was it in housekeeping? Was it the restaurant? And our database, Mystique, houses all of this in, and we look at the profiles, and we look at what person did they talk to? Did that person record this? Because part of this is that when our ladies and gentlemen see an opportunity, their job is to record it in a form that's called Mr. Bib, and GXP is the name of the database, but I don't want to bombard you with that. But they record the information, and every time we get a review or an alert, something that happens, we look, can we contact the person, right? We'll contact them privately, and then we'll look at what ways that we can resolve the situation. But this is what we do. Let me get to it. This is just the cost, right? Obviously, you know that it costs money, but we look at the average cost for when a mistake happens. But this is how we train our ladies and gentlemen. You see a very creepy creature here? This is Mr. Bibb. So, this is how we brought in the fun in problem resolution, all right?